So, hi everyone. Monday 25th of January 2021, or whenever you happen to find this. I release the need to blame anyone. I love the people around me as they are. Yeah. Not easy to do if someone was getting on your tits, mind you, but wise to practice it. This like watery rock scene looks like where I live. Interesting. So, can we see the cards? Because I've got it in the holder. Yeah. So, I haven't used these cards in a long time. I think this might actually be the first deck I ever got when I was younger. I don't know, I can never remember if it's this one or one of the other ones, but I think it may have been this one. Anyway, boring fact for you. So, it's also Rabbi Burns Day. Oh, that card always comes out when I use these. So, get your haggis on. You might be called Layla too. I always think that with these cards because they've got women's names on them. I think I have got a Layla that follows me actually. So anyway, you are a spiritual teacher. Oh, it's one of them again. Oh, that's why I always pull it for myself. Because I am a spiritual teacher and I attract lots of other spiritual teachers and healers. Interesting. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So yeah, absolutely, you resonate with being a light worker, a light warrior, a spiritual teacher, whatever label you give yourself. You know, it's very, I think that is actually what I wrote. Not yesterday, but the day before. So I think that was Saturday's message. Friday, Saturday, something like that. Scroll back, but it's just basically this to me. It's a kick up the bum for it. Oh God, you can't even see it. But then that means something. It's like, you know, not acknowledging what you're here to do. So there, it's in the middle now. Yeah, it's, and we'll put some gold stone on it too. Sparkly gold stone. And some tiger's eye. Success. There we go. But basically, yeah, it's like, you know, stepping up and taking your role more importantly. So, yeah, and I've spoke to a lot of people recently that, you know, if they have been doing work like this for a long time, it's just they're feeling more of a push to help even more, or to step up, or to up level, some people call it. And I definitely have been feeling that myself. Well, I've been doing it myself because if I don't do it, I'll just stall for years and years and years, because that is what I've done. But then that's who I attract. I attract other people that are doing that and a bit afraid to step into their gift. So, and I've helped many, many people release the fear of persecution, to borrow that phrase from one of Rebecca Campbell's decks. Jump to the other side, it's not that scary. So, and anybody that doesn't accept you for who you really are, which is this, fuck them, you know what I mean? I'm joking, but a little bit, you know what I mean? Surround yourself with people that do get who you really are. Magical. So, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So again, this is like yesterday's one about, you know, getting outside, getting healing from nature, definitely getting grounded. But also it is about, you know, going inwards and focusing on what it is you want and not bothering about everybody else. So it's interesting because this could be for people that are already on the path of being a light worker, light warrior, you know, whatever you want, healer, whatever you want to call yourself. But there's also people that are kind of hiding it, you know what I mean? That like nobody really knows that they like, you know, play about oracle cards or just tarot or crystals or whatever. And I'm just kind of like, listen, maybe once upon a time, like 5 years ago or something, it was a big deal. But I really don't think anybody gives a shit now. Do you know what I mean? Like loads of people love this stuff. Like that's my feeling. I mean, I basically jumped out being brave about it, you know, well over 5 years ago. It was like more like, I mean, I get a bit mixed up, but maybe it was, I don't know if I've had my page. I keep saying I've had my page 6 years, but I always get mixed up about that. Anyway, that is round about when I truly owned it and just, you know, let everybody in my life know. But it wasn't really a secret. People knew I was really psychic. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but all jokes aside, a lot of people in my life, even family, didn't even know how psychic I was. So I do get it. It is scary, you know. I'm half joking, half being serious. But once you do it, like I say, you know, it's a way bigger deal in your head than it is to anybody else, especially in this day and age. You know, it's kind of, there's not a lot that we can do, you know, so unless you're bothered about keyboard warriors or people texting you, you know, asking what the hell it is you're talking about, then, you know, come out, it's safe. come and talk to me. I will counsel you and help you feel better. Spiritual counsel you for that matter. Too funny. Right, now you know, it's funny, I've got that many decks, I often forget I've got them, and I mean, obviously, obsessed with astrology, and I love these cards, I'll just definitely have the back of them, but I haven't bloody used them that much. So, well, what energy have we got for today? And I didn't mention that it was Aquarius season, Gemini moon, until about tea time, I think, and then we'll go into Cancer moon, tea time, my time in the UK, you need to check when that is for you. Then we'd go into Cancer moon, and that is, so Gemini moon's like all the ideas, inspiration, thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, you know, just like questions everywhere, just, you know, fast information. Whenever I have been around Gemini moons, they've got a wonderful mind, but I usually compliment them by chilling them out and helping them focus on one thing. And I need people to do that for me too. I'm not Gemini moon, but I've got a lot of fire and excitable energy. So yeah, it's a lot of air again today, a lot of air around, a lot of thinking energy and inspiration. So, you know, just make sure that you're grounding yourself, writing those ideas down, journaling, communication, anything to do with communication, talking it out to balance your energy, because Gemini is the third house of communication, and we're also heading for a Mercury retrograde this week, guys. Way! But anyway, I live with Mercury retrograde, so you know what I mean? It's no big deal to me, actually. My life goes a little bit better during that, so woohoo! So, what else was I going to say? Yeah, then we're going to Cancer moon, and that's all the feels, very sensitive, can be depressing too, so if you start feeling a bit depressed, then, you know, do what you got to do, get cozy, get cups of tea, get the happy films on, sleep in, go to bed, you know, during the day, whatever. If you can do that, you know, do it. It's a healer, because then we're going to bounce into the Leo, not just the Leo moon, the Leo full moon. Right, what energy have we got for today's Spirit? And just one card, because if I read from this book, they're long, but I probably won't. So, this one. We have got the 7th house of partnerships. Oh, interesting. More air energy. So along with it being the sun and the moon and an air energy, we've got an air energy for today as well, or whenever you find this. And I really do feel the 31st of a month may be important here. Have we got, yeah, there's 31 days, and I nearly had to say the little months of the year rhyme, but we have got 31 days in January, so perhaps the 31st of January is something to look out for. And let me know if that's someone's birthday, an anniversary, or something happens. Perhaps something romantical happens. But yeah, the 7th house is typically known as the house of marriage, partnership, and it usually is romantic partners, like long-term partners. But it can also, you know, to me, it can also be you're in relationship to everyone around you. So it can be, you know, relationships in general in your life is going to be a theme today. But yeah, loved ones probably, because actually that came up in the ABC, and I'm actually going to read this one because I want to. And I did feel like I was going to. Right, so is that in the shop? It is, isn't it? So, all my life, my heart has yearned for a thing I cannot name. Oh, that's nice. André Breton. Don't go it alone. Linking up with a partner will serve you best. Libra is a sign of balance, charm, and beauty. Librans are notorious for their wit, ability to weigh and judge, as well as appreciation for the beautiful things in life. They adore collecting, striking things. It means object and people. Aye, they like more than one too, I've noticed. Not all Libras, but it definitely has been, yes, I've noticed that. Librans are a set, I can't say that word, with affetes, with a love of art and literature that can be at times be showy and vainglorious. Is that even a word? Well, they've wrote it down. Librans are known for changing their minds and opinions. That is true. What is true one day may not be the next. Because they are so balanced, they see all sides to every issue. They tend to facilitate, oh, for God's sake, vacillate? Oh man, let's move on. And have trouble coming to a final decision. Librans tend to have second thoughts and change their minds at the last minute. So basically, right, like we all know what, well, we don't all know what Libra is, but you can go Google it, do you know what I mean? Anyway, so basically, yeah, you're going to be a bit indecisive today. Could be this too, and it could be about whatever it is to do your spiritual path. You could be quite indecisive. It could even be something as simple as, you know, do I run this course? Do I run that course? Do I choose this niche? Do I choose that niche? You know, you get quiet, go and spend time in nature, and just make a fucking decision. Do you know what I mean? And again, if you can't, then go and get accountability. Go get a coach. I'm available if you resonate with me. You know, been there, done that with a t-shirt. You know, you have to, if you cannot make the decision yourself or get somebody you love and trust to listen to your ideas, then you're going to have to get help. You know what I mean? We all have to do it. No man is an island. Or write it down or put it on bits of paper and pick a bit of paper. It depends how important it is. Use your own discernment. This is just too long. Right, when the Libra card turns up, it indicates you're riding the fence over something and need to make a decision soon. Yeah, that's what I just said. If you do not make your decision, it may be made for you. The potential for you not liking the ending is high if you do not act and decide soon. So that might be why I just said to make up your fucking mind, because I felt that was quite harsh. But remember, I'm always channeling. I'm not going to lie, guys. I literally just got out of my bed. But I mean, I've done everything you need to do. You know what I mean? I've went and washed my face and all that jazz. Don't need to go into details. I'm dressed and I'm about to chuck myself out on the beach before my own membership group. So, you know, it's I open up the sacred space in the way that I do for anything. And you know, like I say, I wouldn't be usually. So it's like there's a bit of a impatience in there, and I do want to get outside and go in nature. How funny, like the card. But there's a wee bit more I can feel that, like, come on, make a decision. You know what I mean? And it must be because it's important to make a decision. Like, I'm always channeling is basically what I'm getting across here, if you've just found this and you don't know that. Right now, everything must be fair and balanced. It's important not to sacrifice your own feelings or desires simply because you hope to avoid conflict. Yeah, like, don't people please, right? Whether that's in a romantic relationship, definitely not, because, you know, they're going to find out sooner or later that you didn't agree with them about those 10 things that you kept your mouth shut on. So, you know, you're better to just, you know, let each other see the real you, and then you know what you're dealing with. It will feel as if the middle approach is the smartest one now, and this is probably right. Courtrooms, law and fairness should play into matter. If you're involved in a court case, the surrounding cards are good. The Libra card appears in the spread as a good indicator the issue will work out just the way you hope. That's like yesterday's card, actually, about that all is well. Happiness is achieved when you pool your resources with significant order. Is there anything else important here? Yeah, key ideas: merging, choices, romance, alliances, mutual support, coming to decision. Yeah, basically, make a decision is what I'm feeling with this energy, and I am making a decision to end this now so that I can go my walk. Oh my god, did that really go on for 13 minutes? Oh my god, right, don't get used to it being that long. Wow. See you later, guys. But see, that's part of it too. The fact that I'm like, oh, that's too long. It's like if somebody was waiting on you and they're like, you're taking ages. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the universe or spirit's like, you're taking ages. Or somebody that's waiting on you making a decision about a romance is like, you're taking ages. So it's like, you know, make a decision before a decision gets made for you, and you might not like the decision. And it'll be different things for different people. But for some people, it's got something to do with love. For other people, it's just got something to do with being indecisive. For other people, it's got something to do with their, you know, their spiritual path or spiritual business. Yeah, you know, it's all, take what resonates, leave the rest. Send you lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully not in this kind of grumpy old man mood. See you later.